Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for monthly fails. These are the products that did not work out for me in the month of May. I have 3 things, including one of the worst foundations I've ever used in my whole life. Let's start with that. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. Wah wah. I don't like anything about this foundation. So I bought this, was it 2 weeks ago now? Or 3? I don't remember. I bought it, I want to say 2.5 weeks ago. I did a video doing a first impressions on this, and I really didn't like it. I had put it on at first and thought that it was me that was making it weird because I had, maybe it was the primer or something, so I went and washed it off, redid it, and it still came out awful. So it says it's for all skin types. It says natural look, fresh feel, buildable coverage, 12-hour hydration. And it's just in a squeeze tube here. I have the shade. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't recommend it. So it's in a squeeze tube. The shade for me wasn't right, but that's not what's wrong with the product. It's just not good. It's not a moisturizer at all. So here you go. Just gonna blend it out. I don't know, for effect. It's not a moisturizer. It doesn't feel moisturizing on your skin at all, and it dries down so fast. I mean, I put this in my fingers, I'm dabbing it around, and as I'm massaging it into my skin, because it says it's a tinted moisturizer, it starts drying immediately. As you're trying to continue blending it in, you start like tugging, and you could feel it drying, and you're like pulling on these dry spots on your skin. And it's already drying now on my hand. And not only is that really bad about it, that it dries so quickly, but it also like gathers up on itself. It sticks to your skin in weird patches. Even if you have no dry patches on your skin, this is going to make it look like your skin is covered in dry patches. It goes on so blotchy. I cannot believe how bad this is. And I thought maybe it was just me. You know, maybe it was my skin type, maybe it was the primer. I've tried this several times since that video, and every time I have to wash it off and do different makeup. I really don't like this. I don't recommend it for anybody. There are way better tinted moisturizers out there. Wet n Wild's got a good one right now. I can't even think of any of them off the top of my head. All I know is Wet n Wild. I know Maybelline, or Milani's got that super glowy one if you're into that look. But I would recommend literally anything over this. And I thought maybe it was just me, so I went to Ulta's website and I pulled this up to see if other people were having issues with it. And all of the reviews, there's a couple in there that are good, but all of them say the same thing, saying that it bunches up on their skin, it's making me look like I have dry spots, it dries too fast, it's blotchy. So everybody seems to be having an issue with this. Another thing I don't like about it is that once it does dry on your skin, it like tightens up and it makes your skin feel like you just want to scratch it off. I don't enjoy it at all. I can feel that that's what's happening to my hand right now, and I think it's truly awful. I wouldn't recommend this at all to anybody. Don't waste your $7, which is what I spent on this at Walmart. I know that's very harsh, but I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. Total regret. The next thing that didn't work out for me is this eyeshadow. This is from Burt's Bees. It's the cream eyeshadow in the shade Honey Caramel. This was also in that first impressions video. I'll link that video down below in case you want to check it out. I did a first impression on this cream eyeshadow here from Burt's Bees, and I thought it was totally fine. But in that video, I used it as a base. Like I just got a little bit, patted it on my eye, and then I ended up using an eyeshadow palette on top of it. So I didn't really get to see how the eyeshadow was working in that video because it was first impressions. But as I've continued to use it, it's not very good. You know, I would recommend Maybelline Color Tattoos, I think, are a classic, but what's even better than those are the Revlon cream eyeshadows in the little pots. Those are like leaps and bounds better than this, and I think they're better than the Maybelline as well. They glide a lot easier. You have a lot of time to blend. They do set, they wear all day, and they will never dry out. The pots that I've had for a couple of years now, they feel like the day I bought them. It's weird. They take forever to dry out. So I would recommend those over Maybelline, but especially over this. So let's get back to why I don't like this rather than a Maybelline Revlon comparison. Why was I doing that anyway? So It's a cream eyeshadow, feels good when you put your finger in here. It's really smooth and creamy, doesn't feel stiff. It's not difficult to blend at all. But why I don't like it is because as you blend it out, it gets more and more patchy. You're not really going to be able to tell this is my hand or my wrist, not my eyelid. But some cream eyeshadows, like this one, you could either use them in a really nice wash of bronze, which that would look really nice, but that's not really what I wanted from this. So as I'm trying to blend more on top of it and kind of build it up, when you put more on top of it, it kind of erases the previous application, you know, those kind of things. And that's what this does. It goes on super patchy if you try to build it up at all. I would say this is good for a wash of color if that's what you want. That's not really what I want from this. But even then, using it as a nice wash, like look how pretty that would look, just as a nice wash of eyeshadow. It still goes on really patchy. It takes a really long time to dry down, like almost too long. And it doesn't crease, on me anyway, but it does fade a lot. Like throughout the day I would check on it at work and I'm like, where the heck is that eyeshadow going? It's just disappearing. I've tried it with primer and without primer and I have the same experience. It just kind of disappears throughout the day. It's not completely gone by the time I get home, but it does not look the way I put it on in the morning. It's like missing everywhere, looks patchy, looks just really bad. Definitely not one that I would recommend. I would say the Revlon ones, they're probably about the same price as well. Revlon all the way, these I don't think are any good. And then the last thing that didn't work for me this month is this mascara from Florence by Mills. It's the Built to Lash mascara. This is what it looks like here. I got a little sample bag of products from this brand and I'm still trying the other ones out. So far this is the one I've been the most frustrated with though, because it's a sample mascara, which I personally love. I love little tubes of mascara. But the thing that's so annoying about this one, it's not that it's a mini, it's just the formula and the brush. There's a ton of bristles on here, which is great. You could feel them combing through your lashes as well. But it's almost like there's nothing on the wand. And as you're combing, you're like, where the heck is the mascara at? And it's such a dry formula, which normally I like. But this one, it almost feels too dry. And when you're combing through your lashes, you're just combing for forever, like trying to do 10 coats of mascara, go to the other lash, then go back to this one, and it's like, where's the mascara at? It seems like it just makes your lashes black, and that's it. To me, it seems like a really dry version of Maybelline Great Lash, you know, just something that's gonna make your lashes black, and that's it. It's not gonna lengthen, separate, do anything like that, which is weird. Because the first time I used this, I thought it was awesome. I thought my lashes looked like false lashes. It just had them super fanned out. Every lash was individual, but like fanned. It was just a weird, super volumized. I really liked it, but it took a long time to get it to look like that. Just constant coat after coat after coat. And as much as I liked the way that that looked, it also flaked a lot down here. And it was just, you know, I tried to use it the next day and I was like, this is annoying. Just like I was spending more time on my eyelashes than I did the rest of my makeup. It was just a really annoying mascara to use, a little too dry, takes way too long to build up. This is one of those things. Okay, actually, so this whole little set was for I can't remember the name of the girl that makes this brand, but it was for her little sister. And this mascara, definitely, I don't want to say a little kid, but like an introductory mascara for a preteen or something who just wants to try mascara. This is something that I think someone who's not trying to go crazy with mascara might enjoy. I don't know. I always feel weird saying things like that because I don't think just because you're a kid you have to have crap products, but I think this is an introductory mascara for a preteen. I don't know. But also I feel like that's where the whole brand is going or targeted towards. I don't know. The set was made for a little kid's little sister, so there you go. But anyway, I don't like it, wouldn't recommend it, unless you just want to tint your eyelashes black or you've never tried mascara in your life. I don't know. Anyway, that is it. Those are the 3 products that did not work for me this month. The other 2, I think someone might like those. Someone might like the mascara. Someone might like a light wash of eyeshadow. But this, I don't think anybody would like it. If you have tried this and you love it, let me know what you are doing to make yourself love this, because it's gonna sit here and rot in my collection. So yeah, let me know what your fails were this month. I would love to know, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.